Hello, my name is Michael Dwyer and I'm with Rochester Writers. Once again, Rochester Writers and the Rochester Hills Public Library have teamed up to host their annual author fair, now in its third year. We're hosting 20 authors in person at the library in downtown Rochester on Saturday, November 27th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. These short videos offer you a chance to meet all 20 authors. And right now we're meeting Jennifer Gebbie. Did I get that right, Jennifer?
Yep, correct.
And now you publish under the name J.P. Gebbie, so the J is clearly for Jennifer, and this is your first novel.
Yep, it is indeed, and I'm very excited about it.
And so let me jump back here. The name of the book, and I just had it, is My Year of Dating Crazy, a novel.
Yes.
You added that word, a novel. Is that so people didn't relate it to maybe your dating history?
Yes.
But I bet there's some dating. I was going to say, I bet there's some dating history in there woven in, because who hasn't had a crazy dating story?
Right, and I had more than my share. So many of those got channeled into this book. Mm-hmm.
And so this is a romantic comedy.
Yes.
And a woman goes through a series of dating, it sounds like. Is there resolution at the end, or do we have to read it to find out?
Well, I will say there's a happy ending. The woman in the book, I'll show you a cover because I love it. It's so cute. So the woman is a mom. She is a toddler, and she's really driven by this fantasy family life that she wants to create for her daughter. And so she's kind of on a mission. She sort of pursues it very determinedly. So, and to kind of a hilarious result many times. But she's also a high school history teacher, and there's a lot of wisdom in teenagers, and they help her learn things about herself that are very important.
That is true about teenagers. I don't know if they know it, and I don't think we want to tell them, but there's some wisdom that they have. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I've never been a single parent or a single woman parent. I imagine that there are some interesting stories and some similarities to what you put in the book that maybe a lot of single moms with children have gone through.
I think so. I think we all struggle with the basics, like childcare and getting it all done and finding a babysitter. Finances are very tight. And if you're embarking on dating, you want to look nice. And so one of the things that my character runs into is she's always in a quandary about what to wear, and sometimes wears the wrong thing. It provides a lot of angst. So I think that's very relatable. And I think also the theme of feeling like you're on your own. This character's mom is away as a missionary in Africa, and her best friends are sort of scattered all in the United States. So she feels like she's kind of got to do this on her own for her kid.
Okay. Now, is this book primarily appealing to women who may have lived this story, or do you find that men are interested in the book as well?
So one of my greatest joys is we're hearing from my readers, and this first book kind of debuted with my mom's book club. So these are all ladies in their, I'm sorry guys, in their 70s, and they loved it. And my children's friend, I have young adult daughters, they all loved it. So I have a range of, late teens, early 20s, all the way up to older women who really have enjoyed the book. And happily, I've also heard from many male readers who have related to it and enjoyed it too. So that's brought me a lot of joy.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that it crosses the genders and people find it interesting. And for people that are coming to the author fair, they need to stop by your table. They'll be able to get a signed copy, I imagine, of the book.
Oh, yes.
Maybe you'll throw out some dating tips. I bet you have some.
I don't know how relevant they are right now, but if you were dating in the 90s, I got you covered.
Sounds good. I want to remind everyone we're talking with Jennifer Gebbie. She is the author of My Year of Dating Crazy, a novel. And then quickly, you've got a memoir coming out next year. Do you want to mention that?
Yes, so the memoir is called Piano Horse Drum, One Family's Journey with Autism. It's about our child Ian, who is 20 years old now, and the experiences we went through with his growing up as a person on the autism spectrum. And it's meant to be an uplifting book that maybe a young family who's coming to this diagnosis for a first time can read and kind of get a giggle out of, because a lot of the stuff we went through was kind of funny in retrospect, or even at the time. And it's a story about our family and how we all came together to support him. And he's doing really, really well right now. So I want it to be a story of hope.
Wonderful. That's a great way to end it. So thank you so much for being part of the author fair, and we look forward to seeing you on Saturday, November 27th. Jennifer Gebbie, thank you.